Guys, it's the Oberon Galaxy back with another deck profile. This deck profile, we're going to be going over my all-time favorite deck, actually. Tied right up there with Galaxy Eyes. This one's at least more competitive than Galaxy Eyes is. We're going to be going over Dragon Link. I know I said I was going to do Red Dragon Archfiend Dragon Link. But after play testing for a few weeks, I come to the realization that pure Dragon Link was actually better. This is a 50 card deck. I will be going into depth on some of the parts on why it's in there and why it's not in there. As for the Red Dragon Archfiend stuff, I just found it... I'm not drawing into it as often as I want to. We have... better hand traps now with the Molcharmies that I want to play. The consistency is just with the Molcharmies not there anymore. So this is a 50 card pure Dragon Link deck profile. I was going to do 60, but I didn't want to clump it up. This one seemed to be doing good pretty far. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the deck profile. Now, I know last time I did a Dragon Link deck profile was with Fiendsmith, and like I said, that wasn't my favorite build. Since then, ratios have definitely changed because Pure is just, you need better ratios in Pure. So starting off with the Rocket Monsters, we upped Tracer to 2. Pretty standard. You usually wanted to play 2 Tracers. I know years ago it used to be 3. But we're going on 2 because now we also have the Rocket Caliber, which specials itself if we have a Dark Link. 1 Rocket Recharger. And then the 1 Absolrouter. This is it for the Rocket Monster part of the deck. Like I said, Absolrouter, it goes to the graveyard, you get a rocket to your hand, you're most likely going to grab a Tracer. Tracer, it can pop a card on your field as a quick effect and special summon a rocket monster from your deck with a different name. Caliber, if you control a Dark Link Dragon monster, you can special summon it from your hand to a zone that Link monster points to. Next is a different monster engine. We're playing 3 Lubellion. I'm still stuck on the 2 Saronir. I don't want to play this at a 1, mainly because if I don't see it, it hurts the bestial part of the engine a little bit. I don't play it at a 3 because I don't have a 3rd one. So in place of it, I have a few things that send monsters to the grave. 1 Baldric, 1 Jerusalem, and 1 Magnemite. That's pretty standard. You never want to play more than 1 Baldric. We only play 1 Magnemite and 1 Jerusalem now because they're limited. Next part of the monsters is I got a Red Eyes package going on. 3 of the Black Metal Dragons. One of the best normal summons in the deck. You normal summon this, link off into a Link 1. Excuse me. Black Metal will now go off in graveyard and search you. I'm playing more than 1 of the Red Eyes targets. I'm playing 1 Darkest Metal and 1 Full Metal. If you play this right, it goes pretty well. You normal summon your Black Metal Dragon, link off into one of the Link 1s. It goes off, searches you, your Darkness Metal. Darkness Metal will now banish that monster that you summoned, and then it will summon back Black Metal. Then you link those off into a Link 2. It's mainly going to be Romulus. And then that's going to search you your Full Metal. Full Metal will then... You reveal it, shuffle it back into the deck, add Max Metal Morph to your hand. Pairs really well with the Bystials because then your opponent's turn comes, you max Metamorph one of your Bystials, and then you get your full metal, which is Omni Negate. It's also unaffected by monster and spell effects, and because of max Metamorph, it gains attack points. Next is my my small chaos package of the deck. I'll explain why it is the way it is. But with 3 Starly Seifert, and then I know they're semi-limited now, but I'm only playing 1 black dragon and 1 white dragon. 1 honestly is enough. It's shown to be enough throughout the years. This is all I'm doing for my chaos part of the Dragon Link monsters. Mainly because I don't like that, what's its face? Levianeer has to banish 3 monsters. And with a few of our consistency, hits, it's not really worth it. I was playing, the Chaos Emperor Pendulum, but I cut that out in this version just to fit in more hand traps. I don't really think it is necessary. Yes, it's a good card. It's better than Levianeer. But as you see, I'm not playing Levianeer or Chaos Emp. This is it for my Chaos monsters. My non-engine monsters. This is pretty good. What I came up with for the non-engine is the 3 Fuwalos. We're not playing the Perulia or the Meows. 1, I couldn't fit Perulia into here to make it consistent. And 2, I don't own Meows. Pretty standard 3 Ash Blossom. There's really not much to say about Ash. We all know what Ash does nowadays. It's in every deck. A card that just came out, it's in and out of formats. This one came back, and I maxed out on it. 3 Drolling Lockbirds. There's a lot of decks out there now that just keep adding, especially in the meta. So 3 Drolling Lockbirds seem pretty good. It might hurt you too, but if you have to use it, then you have to use it. Finishing off the non-engine monsters is 2 Effect Veilers. I could potentially turn these into Meows. I'm not Meows. Perulia. But I wanted the negates more than the draws. I have enough draw power in the deck. And especially, a lot of people are going to be summoning from extra deck. Blue Eyes is still out there in that. So, Fuwalos actually seemed better of a choice to max out on. Into our spells. 3 Quick Launch. That's standard with the Rocket Package. So, last card of the Rocket Package is 1 Boot Sector Launch. Again, this is the standard for Rocket. Obviously, you're always going to hit this, either draw phase or standby phase. Get yourself a Rocket on field so it's not negated. We're doing 1 Branded Regained. This is going to get us back banished monsters and draw us cards. It also will summon out a Bystial from grave if you or your opponent normal summon or special summon a monster. 1 Chaos Space. I'm still sad that this got hit and it's now down to 1, but obviously we want to play it. It searches us our Chaos babies. So one of those. I'm doing 2 Triple Tactics Thrust. I have a lot of normal spells in this deck, so your opponent go ahead and hand ashes something or use it a monster effect on your turn. You just go this, grab one of your normal spells, and continue on with your play. This is also our second and third copy of Chaos Space, as long as the third copy of a lot of second and third of a lot of other cards, like our 1-for-1 and our Foolish Burial. So potentially we're playing 3 copies of Chaos Space, 1-for-1 and Foolish. So just plenty of ways to get dragons into our graveyard, which is what we want. 1 Call by the Grave, and 1 Dragon Ravine to finish off the spells. Dragon Ravine is another way to get a dragon into the graveyard, which, like I said, we want to do. It also gives us a discard, so if we have something dead in our hand, we discard it. Into the traps, I'm only playing 4, with 3 Infinite Impermanence. Infinite Impermanence, really not much to say about that. It's basically just, it's a better Veiler, in my opinion. Last card of the main deck is the 1 Max Metamorph. Excuse me. Like I said, the Max Metamorph help you get to an Omni Negate, which is also unaffected by monster and spell effects. And that is it for the main deck. Next, into my my extra deck. Pretty standard. There are some things people I know some people probably won't agree with, but it works for me. We're playing, obviously, the 1 Striker Dragon, search our Brute Deck to launch. It's also a Link 1, so this helps us with a lot of the combos. 1 Pisty, another Link 1. This one, a little better. If you get it comboed off right, you can activate Pisty's effect, summon back a Banished. And then for my third Link 1, I wanted to fit in a Link 1 that would fit. We're doing 1 Spirit with Eyes of Blue. It's just here as a Link 1. It locks us into dragons, as you see, does not matter for this deck. We're not playing the Mausoleum or Blue Eyes in this. It's solely in this just for a Link 1. I find myself in dead spots where I've only had 1 dragon on board and haven't been able to go anywhere. So this helps with that. Into the Link 2s is 1 Heavenly Spheres. Heavenly Spheres, always going to be standard in Dragon Link. It's our quick effect, summon and shuffle back. The 1 Romulus. Romulus is the Link 2 you're most likely going to go into first. Get you into your ravine and go that whole combo. I'm playing 1 Lina, the Light Charmer Link monster. Playing this because Fiendsmith's still around and Blue Eyes is still around. Either way, I summon this, I steal their I steal Blue Eyes from their deck or from their graveyard, or I steal Fiendsmith's Engraver. I can go Chaos Angel with the Engraver with the 4s I have in my main deck. If I still like something from a Blue Eyes player, like a Blue Eyes of that, I can just continue my Link plays with dragons. 1 the Dark Charmer Gloomy. This is a standard, pretty much standard in Dragon Link. There's still a lot of dark monsters going around, so same thing with Lina. You're just gonna steal from your opponents. This one actually does access you more to the Dragon Link main deck, because most of the main deck monsters are dark, so if this does leave the field, you do get a dark to your hand. Lina gets you a light. 1 IP Masquerena. I was going back and forth with this one, either this or Moon, but IP seems a little better. Allows me to Link Summon on my opponent's turn, and that's most likely going to be going for the SP Little Knight. Then IP's affects Little Knight, so That's just a solely good combo right there. One Link 3 is the Triple Burst Dragon. It's a damage step Omni Negate. It also gets us back to Rocket Monsters. And then for our big boss monster of the deck is Boral End Dragon. Boral End Dragon, it's just really hard to get rid of. Negates things. It's a negate on field, and then it can also bring back a rocket monster, just basically just like Triple Burst, except this one does not have to be just in the damage step. It's a quick effect. That's it for the Link package. Going on into our synchros is I'm playing one Scarlight. Not really much to say about Scarlight. You're gonna summon it, pop everything that's has attack equal or lower than it, and then deal your opponent damage for each one they've destroyed. One Chaos Angel. This is just really easy to get into with the Bestials, and then with Lana, you can use your opponent's monsters to go. One Bestial Disbatter, gets us back a monster from the Banished. It's also a negate if you shuffle back a monster from your opponent's Banished. That is it for the synchros, and then the last card I'm playing is one Atom. Atom, just extra support to get us to a dragon. Detach material from it, you get to add a dragon to your hand. That's it for the extra deck. I am going to be going over the side deck I have, just because I feel like I have to explain some of the things in it. The first card we are playing is playing 3 Lancia. Malice is still out there, so Lancia is still really good. It might hurt us a little bit, but the Bestials, honestly, are just like a backup engine in our deck. So the 3 Lancia to stop Malice. From what I've seen, there are a lot of decks out there that just keep summoning and summoning, so I'm side decking 3 Nibiru. It's also a light, so if we need to banish it from our grave. Like I said, there's a lot of decks out there that are still consistently summoning more than 5 monsters on a turn. 3 Forbidden Droplet. Obviously, Droplet is just a really good card. It has your opponent's monster's attack that's on field. It negates the effects on field of cards you've discarded, so like monster, spell, trap. It's just a really really good card to get us through a turn. This card I might get some questions on. I'm playing 3 Galaxy Journey. The whole reason I am playing Galaxy Journey is because it brings us back a light or dark banished monster. So that's the whole reason it's in here. Yes, it does work with Atom. If it gets banished, you can banish this card, summon it back. So it's also a revival for Atom. In my opinion, this actually fits better into Dragon Link than it does Galaxy Eyes. Galaxy they don't banish anything. If anything, your opponent's going to be banishing your things. But if I was going to play this in Galaxy, it would be a side deck card. But as I said, I'm not playing Galaxy competitively anymore. But as I play tested last night with this, this actually... It's actually pretty decent. Again, bringing back a banished light or dark, and then saving a Tom if it gets banished. So I know Dragon Link does that a lot. And then for the last cards of the side deck is I'm doing 3D Barrier. There's a new archetype out Archmage. So this stops the fusions. This stops Ryziel with the Xyz. It stops Blue Eyes with the Synchro. Only thing it does not really stop is the Malice. But that is it for the side deck. That is it for the deck. Like I said, it's a pure Dragon Link build. I I felt better doing this build because it just seemed to work better than the Red Dragon stuff, and I didn't like the Fiendsmith engine in this. It just I felt like with the Fiendsmith engine I had to do one or the other. I know that with the Red Dragon archery and stuff, it does mix in, but you have to pray you draw it, which was my problem. I wasn't seeing it. I hope you guys liked the deck profile. Ooh. If you did enjoy the deck profile, go ahead and leave a like up on the video. Like I do all the time, I'll post Team DDD Discord down in the description of this video. Be sure to come check us out. We have a lot of good good duelists there. We help each other out all the time. Again, if you like the deck profile, go ahead and leave a like. Leave a comment if you wanted to see anything you would change, any questions. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you.